Just a little nervous.
We hope for the opposite.
Absolutely.
Hello?
Maybe by the end of this.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Columbus Local Podcast. I'm Len D'Amico, and this is episode number 127. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
Tonight, it's my great pleasure to have the Clark twins.
Hello.
Hello.
We're glad to be here.
It's
Thank you
Lisa
so
and
much.
Laura,
Yep.
and it's going to be impossible to tell which
It's-
one of you is speaking to the listener because you guys have these angelic voices when you speak as well as when you sing.
It's actually Laura and Lisa. Just
Oh.
FYI.
So Laura
It's
and
got to be
Lisa.
Laura first,
No,
then Lisa.
a little
Yeah.
twin joke there.
Yeah.
Laura's kind of coming from the right, and Lisa's a little bit coming from the left. From the
Actually,
penis.
it's a
Usually
little
the
bit
opposite. Just to confuse you.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. We have a little reggae going in the background at the Clark twins' request. Who
love
am I to
reggae.
decline your request? I mean, here we are. Boom.
Here we are, and reggae, it always just makes you feel like you're on vacation. So why not have reggae?
Chilling, having a good time talking about the Clark twins.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, the Clark twins put on a high energy rock show.
Yes, we do. I think a lot of people hear the Clark Twins band and they think folk duo, and that's the opposite of what we are. We started out, I had my own band a long time ago, and Lisa was in the church choir, and then throughout the years we sometimes would sing together doing folk duos. And then during COVID, we decided we wanted to go again and do a rock version of ourselves, and
We had
And here
time
we
during
are.
COVID and said, let's get back out there. But yeah, for a long time, kids, family came, and so we kind of got out of doing the acoustic duos, as we would say. And then COVID came, and we started going out again to open stages, and quickly realized we want
You want to rock
to
a little
continue
bit?
to do this. We
Wanna
want to
rock
rock a little bit.
Want to
Yeah.
rock out?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's inspiring you guys to rock out?
I think we come from a musical family, so I
We can
think
talk a little. We'll talk more some about that. you know.
yeah.
we've always sang.
we've always sung.
Yeah,
We-
gotcha.
When we were 2, we got up on our table in the living room and sang, and they threw pennies at us.
Family would throw pennies at us. Yeah.
We were probably just making noise at that point, but
Yeah.
we've always just loved to sing in the shower, sing in the car, sing. So.
We're just always singing. Yeah. So
And I think it provides, at least right now,
it's a comfort.
it kind of, music saves you. Mm-hmm. It saves you in every way, no matter what you're going through. I think COVID was a hard time, and let's do something. Let's
Yeah.
stay busy.
Yeah.
And through these last few years, I think it's through anything that we're going through, and I think it goes for most musicians. It just keeps you sane.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the inspiration.
Music is saving me personally.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
being involved in it and performing it is I don't know if it's saving me. I feel that it's rejuvenated me at a minimum.
That's so
my
great.
soul is revived. I mean, and that's sort of that's the name of the band that I'm in, but that's one of the real feelings that I have with it because
Yeah.
it's really been good. And I think you're describing the same thing for the Clark twins, right? Where coming out of COVID, you kind of went out there and you're kind of going with what you guys feel. You're feeling rock. I
Yeah.
think that's awesome.
Absolutely. I mean, and we do songs from all different genres, all different types of music, from heavy rock to we do some folk songs. Linda
do.
Ronstadt. We do some 80s, some 90s. We do a little bit of everything. Punk songs. So we just try to have something for everybody in the audience, right? Because we're there to allow people to have a good time, because this life can be so stressful.
Oh, yeah.
So stressful. And so just to be able to just get out there and let people have fun and
See people dancing and
see
smiling.
people dancing and smiling. That's our goal. And so, because that's what we want. We don't want to crawl into this shell that you very well could. This life could make you crawl into a shell. And so we want to be out there having fun still. And that's I guess that's a motivation.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
You were thinking about it too while you were rolling through
Yeah,
that.
check
That
mark
was
right
good.
there, 100%.
I'm convinced. Very convincing. You're both badasses.
I think too, we were so timid for so long in our lives. We
Oh.
were very, very
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe that's why
sweet
I'm
and
sensing
timid,
badass from
and-
the both of you.
And I think this is
It is.
an opportunity for us to express our other side
Yeah.
that we never were able to, and we finally come into our personalities
Come into our
and
own, yeah.
come into our own, and finally, I mean, 50 and fabulous. Here we go.
Here we are.
Good for the both
Middle-aged
of you.
music is for everybody.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely is. Yeah.
So
Yeah, growing up, we got teased a lot being twins. We like to dress alike, and we got teased about that, and just and we had we were
shy.
We were shy. We were in gymnastics, and it was very stringent. Our coaches were just very harsh, and so it was. We did not want to. We didn't learn how to
Express
raise our
ourselves.
voice, express ourselves, talk back. You just.
we were training. We wanted to go to the Olympics, so we were training 6 hours a day. It was very rigorous, and we're learning a lot about what that can do to kids. The way the coaching used to be, and they didn't know any different. We don't blame them, but there's a lot of changes in the sport now because kids can develop a lot of insecurities and stuff based on the way the coaching was. So anyway, so
Wow.
So
I mean,
that's
what were
something
you-
we have
so what were you guys
overcome.
training for in the Olympics?
gymnastics.
Okay,
we
we're
were
both interesting.
we were and we weren't we weren't like on the Olympic team, but that was our goal, and so we were training high intensity. We were
elite gymnasts. We were
gymnasts,
national,
yeah.
and
So we
competed with many of the Olympians out there. So we were badasses in gymnastics back then.
but it did make us timid and shy and mess with our self-esteem. So I think,
Normalized,
Yes.
right?
and we didn't socialize as much either. So when we finally,
We're able to get out there. Yeah, this has just opened up a lot for us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool indeed.
And we kind of look at this as this is what we want to do. We kind of look at it like this. We had so much motivation when we were in gymnastics. We just were, that's all we wanted to do. And after gymnastics, it was like, what now?
Yeah.
And so we just went through life and did what we had to do. But now we finally feel like
this might be the next.
this is our next gymnastics. We are motivated in this. We've
excited
not
about this.
felt any motivation about something in our life, aside from having kids, that made us feel happy like this, like gymnastics did, and this has fulfilled that for us. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
Very cool indeed.
Yep.
Now, the Clark Twins Band, is it the Clark Twins Band? Mm-hmm. It has a show coming up this very week.
Yes.
Tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Tomorrow.
So I'll be sure to release this tonight, this episode.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get a couple of folks.
I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean, maybe we'll get a couple to El Dorados.
Absolutely.
Don't you love that
It's
venue?
fabulous.
That is such a amazing place because they really embrace the local music scene, the local community, and they do it not just. I mean, they are the biggest, in my opinion, the number one music scene in Columbus because not only do they have bands, they care. they love music there, and the people that go there love music. They want to hear live music.
And everybody that's there is accepted,
Yep.
no matter who you are.
Yeah, they
matter what.
and
Yeah,
they
it's a fabulous venue.
No, it
they
is.
take new artists, new bands, and old bands, and everybody's welcome. And it feels like a family there.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, it's a great venue.
It is a fabulous venue, and it's a historic venue. You know, and you guys are playing there Friday.
And we're playing
We
there
are
what-
playing there.
What time?
8:30 to midnight tomorrow
On
night.
October the 3rd. I have a gig elsewhere, or else
Yes.
I'd be at your show.
Yes, and
But-
vice versa.
But I think that what's the start time?
8:30. So Danny DeSantis is a solo artist. He's going to be playing from 6 to 8.
Dan and I played in a band together.
You did.
We have history. I love him. We'll talk about him in a minute.
He's wonderful.
He played.
I
We
interrupted
played
you.
in our band
Yes.
for
So cool.
a while.
Cool dude.
He's
He's opening
fabulous.
for you guys.
He is
Isn't he?
at 6 o'clock, 6 to 8, and then we start at 8:30 to midnight.
I
yeah.
love Dan.
He's
Wonderful.
so great. He's such a nice person. He's such
Yeah.
a nice man. And
We loved having him in the
Yeah.
band, and he was so good. And we were so sad but he wanted to do his own stuff,
Yeah.
and we respect that. And absolutely, go do your own thing. And so we really support him in doing that. And I'm
he is
excited to
opening
hear
for you guys, right?
Yes,
that's, that's nice of you guys to
Well, I don't-
encourage and
yes, I'm so excited to
Associate.
hear his original stuff.
And I saw him one other time. Saw his original, and I don't know if you've heard any of his original music. The writing is superior. His writing is really
Excellent. Yeah.
excellent and deep.
I have
Yeah.
that would be a person I would want to spend time listening to
Mm-hmm.
is Dan because of the history that I had with him and feeling him then and he's I don't know if he played bass for you guys, but
did. He did.
he was in bass when
Mm-hmm.
I was performing guitar as a young guitar player, early guitar player I should say, and as an older person. But he taught me a lot. He taught me a
Did he?
lot, and he's a really super guy. And that would be another reason why I would want to go see your show is to see Dan
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and at least get a glimpse of his original music. But Dan DeSantis, I would say, is a really fabulous musician.
He is.
He really is. He knows what he's doing.
And that's cool that you guys had, I've worked with him too. How long was he with you guys? Like a season or?
Couple years.
Yeah.
A couple years, I
Yeah,
want to
he
say.
was with
Yeah.
us for a while.
He did some stand-up bass with us too, so he had fun with
So
it.
cool.
It was really cool. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, he was just always just like at practice. Everything was, calm and collected, and we all
So
just
easy to work
easy
with.
to work with. And,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah. So my fiance, Jason, he passed in April.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're moving on and but anyway, he was big into music and
Yeah.
big into our music and trying to help us and all of that. And we were at a show one night and Danny was playing in a band and
with Kim Crawford.
with
actually,
Kim
at the time.
Crawford. Yeah.
Yes.
And Jason just pointed at him. He goes, "I want him.
I want
for
that-
your band.
I want that guy.
I
for
want
your band."
that guy for your band." And he got him. He
did.
pulled him aside and talked to him and convinced
Damn.
him. Yeah. So
Cool.
it happened to be Danny's last show with Kim Crawford.
Yeah.
But their band at the time. But
The
and so
timing
it
was
was
perfect.
timing was perfect. Yeah. So,
Wow.
but
Wow.
yeah.
And Danny, so prior to COVID and all that, so I did a stint. I worked in politics. I worked in the Senate for a while, and he actually was in. He was one that wrote the bills or helped write the bills, and I was in a senator's office, and so we remember knowing each other from then, which was what 2008. And then in Small World, here we are again. Now we're playing in a band. So that was fun.
Perfect.
That was neat. Yeah, really
Perfect.
cool. So,
Very perfect.
yes.
What kind of music you guys gonna play tomorrow night? I know it's gonna be rock. It's gonna be high energy. But like, what are some? You doing cover songs? And
Yeah, we do
some
mostly
of your own?
covers. We do mostly covers. We have 2 or 3 songs that are originals that we have practiced that we
As a
play out.
band,
and
yeah.
we usually play those when we do the longer shows. But
We have more originals. We just,
We
as
have
a
more-
band, we're still working
working
on
on-
putting all of them together.
because
but-
I recorded a long time ago all of my original songs, all of our original songs, and
Oh, wow.
and so we're in the process of teaching the band the way that it was recorded. So, but
And then
yeah.
some.
and,
And then some.
and
And
then
adding
we
some.
are talking as a band about writing more and writing our new band songs.
Yeah.
So that's
Wow.
also in the works.
Good.
But tomorrow we play a little bit of everything. We 60s, 70s, 80s.
So we'll
Up
play
till
like
today.
Lord, Royals. We'll do Black Horse and the Cherry Tree by Katie Tunstall. We do Fortunate Son,
Greta Van Fleet,
Greta Van Fleet.
AC/DC, Blondie, Credence. I mean, we run the Linda Ronstadt. You know, we run the gamut of.
But this is all wheelhouse material for you, right?
It
This
is.
These are your favorite
They are.
songs, and you got your energy
It's
and
stuff
your,
we grew
your
up with.
emotions in it, and because it comes across on stage that way. You know,
Oh,
like,
that's great.
It
You're,
is.
you're enjoying it because it's a part of where you come from.
Yes.
Yeah,
It-
we grew up hearing these songs and, you know, learning about music and learning the joy of music from our dad and our brother too. But yeah, I mean, and all these songs that we've picked, it was maybe a time period in our life or something was happening and it's a memory for us during that time or.
There are songs that we do that other people have chosen for us that they thought
Or
would
suggested
be a good fit.
Like,
Or
hey, I think you
suggested.
guys would do this one really well, and so
And
we're very
then-
open to
Yeah.
learning anything new like that. Yeah. So
So, you know,
some of them we would never have known had they not said something. And we'll look into it and be like, oh yeah, I think we could. I think that'd be fun. You know. Yeah. Like
the Go-Go's.
The
Oh,
Go-Go's.
sweet.
We,
Oh gosh,
yeah.
that's fun.
We got
Poppy
the beat.
stuff.
Yeah.
Great bass lines
Everybody
too.
get on your
Yes.
feet. We
Our
got
bass
the beat.
player loves playing
Oh,
the Go-Go's.
yeah.
And no doubt.
And no
Those
doubt,
are good bass
I'm
lines,
just
too.
a girl. Yeah, all fun. Well, mostly fun music. We do
upbeat.
Jefferson Airplane.
Wait,
White
which one?
Rabbit.
White
Oh,
Rabbit.
that's such a fun jazz piece to do any way you can.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care what's on stage. I don't care if
Right.
it's a tambourine and a ukulele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
And you know, the band nails it. They do such a good job.
Oh,
but
Good for you.
Yeah.
yeah. So every now and then we'll throw in one of the, you know, an outlier like that. Just, you know. So again, you know, it's something for everybody. You know.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good approach.
And I tell you what, I'm on the lookout because I work at Starbucks and everybody is younger than I am. So I'm on the lookout for, you know, new songs that they're listening to
New stuff.
that we could maybe throw in to
And
keep
they-
it
and
keep
your
it young.
communication angle is at Starbucks.
For that particular part of what we want the band to be. Yeah, I'm looking for some young music that we
Yeah.
might be able to do to include some of the younger community.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, my son's 16, and he's on all these games and YouTube, and some of the music that comes out of these games, it is in YouTube memes and videos. Some of the stuff that's out there is really good and amazing. And so I thought, how fun would it be to bring some of
Pick
this?
some of that up.
Absolutely, and
Good
do
for
it in
you.
our own way. We always take these songs, and we do have a Clark Twin style, which we call kind of rock harmonies, and so we just make it into our own type of thing. So, yeah, we just have a lot of ideas on new stuff we
That's
want to
cool.
bring
So
to
it's
it.
you're very creative
Just
We're wanting to.
twin, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
we're wanting
you
to.
work, you collaborate. You know what's really cool about you guys? We may have talked a little bit about this. Is how you collaborate on everything. The whole thing is a collaboration. You know, between your thoughts and her thoughts, and you just kind of blend them together, and then you come up with a decision, and there it is.
you know, I feel
and
like
it's agreed, and that it
Yes.
shall be.
yeah, it shall
like-
be.
Yeah, that's like boom.
But I feel like
Mic
we've
drop.
had, I feel mic
But
drop.
that's how it felt like the
how it
last
feel.
half hour.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's awesome though.
But I feel like
But I would think of music that's got to be a beautiful cornerstone for all these guys to create with you.
Yeah.
I think it's allowed them to have their, allow them to have their own creativity too, and not feel,
Like we have to have
Restricted to
something a
the
certain
song.
way.
yeah. Let you guys just do what you feel, and let's see how it sounds. But as far as collaboration, Laura and I feel like we've had a lifetime of collaborating. That's what we do. We just and maybe
And then
that's
every
part
now
of being
and
a
then-
twin.
Yeah,
is
it
just-
is.
Yeah, and that's how
we collaborate.
Well,
We
yeah, that's what
always
I was saying
have.
Yeah.
a moment ago. It's like
Yeah.
you guys. It's like
Yeah.
you are one.
Yeah.
We are.
We are.
We really are.
We really. So, but every now and then a big surprise will happen, and Lisa will come out with no, and then I'll come out no,
Yeah.
and then we just kind of okay,
Okay. So few and far between
let
when
it
I
go for
disagree.
few and far between, but
But when I do, it's like
not having it
mic drop.
done.
No. Oh, Lisa spoke up. Okay.
Lisa's mad.
What if
Maybe.
What if it resurfaces later? Does that
No.
set up a
No,
no?
no,
It just
it's
stays down.
done. Yeah,
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't resurface then.
we don't.
You don't. Yeah. Good for you.
I mean,
No.
well, if something feels like we need to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
we're not. Yeah, we don't hold grudges. You know,
It's a
we
twin
came
thing.
from the
It's
same egg. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. We're best friends.
Pretty
and,
amazing.
And we
It's
don't.
yeah.
What's it like? So what is it like to be a twin? Is that
Well, I guess every set of twins is different.
okay?
Because you hear but a lot of male twins are more competitive with each other. Laura and I, even in gymnastics and throughout life, we were never competitive with each other. We were always, if one person
Supportive.
succeeded, great.
Oh.
At least one of us did it this time, or,
Good.
or you learned a new trick, good for you. We've always been supportive of each other. We've never been competitive.
But I think being a twin is very equivalent to having a best friend, but that's always around. And a lot of twins that, that's not the same for them. I know numerous twins that don't get along or whatever, but for us, that's what it's
That's
like.
what it's
So,
like, yeah.
and you're gonna have your disagreements. You're gonna have your, but it
It's just
never
like
goes
having
away. It
yeah,
will never
you have
go
your
away.
best friend
And then
all
there-
the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that we don't talk about.
No.
Never, nothing that we don't talk about.
And that's for guys. Sometimes that's been hard for our men that we have been with
It has been difficult for a lot of them.
Okay. Yeah. I
because
can
there's
see that.
nothing we don't share. So, and it doesn't mean we're going to be judgmental. It's just
It'll be discussed.
it'll be discussed.
Yeah. Some people might feel about however they feel
Yeah.
about that, but that's kind of. I think that's cool.
Yeah. And the key is we're not judgmental. We, just because we talk about it doesn't mean, we think a certain way about you. It's just that
Yeah,
we're
it's
just,
an
we
item
talk
that
about our everyday.
neither one has encountered, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
what do you think of that? Because you collaborate on everything.
Or most of the time, we both have encountered the same things.
Yes.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, I went through that last
Yeah, I
year.
remember
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Here's how you handle it. Here's how you handle this.
Are we
Now, I
gonna-
will say,
are we-
Jason, my fiance.
He got it.
He got it.
He did not.
He was cool. He was cool with
it was so
the
great.
twin.
Either
The
every
twins.
weekend, either they were at my place or I was at their place, and we were just always together. We were like one big happy family, and he
Watch.
got it. He understood. He
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah.
have
It wasn't
a
an
problem.
issue, so that's the
No.
only way you could be with him, Laura.
Right.
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 Is that it's
That's all-
accepted
yes.
as that close of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, and there's been numerous times in the past when that was
non-successful
not the case.
Non-successful.
situations. Yeah. Well,
Epic
you don't know till you
fails.
try, right?
Well, right.
There's been
I've
some,
tried numerous times.
yeah, there's been some epic fails.
Well,
We
I
have.
mean, we all are there, right? Like, I don't
Well,
think
I've been
it's-
engaged 5 times too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she's not the only one.
Wait, we've both been engaged 5 times?
Yes.
The exact
We
amount
went
of
through
times.
this.
Are you freaking kidding
That's
me?
so
One
funny.
night. Yeah, we counted it.
Do you
And
both have children?
we
Yes.
both do. We both did one and done.
One and done.
Okay. Yeah. And you're blessed.
We
We are-
are.
we are blessed.
So very blessed. Our kids, yeah, they're amazing. They're really good kids.
But you've been engaged 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Imagine that.
Imagine
I
that.
know.
Wow.
So I will say I've met plenty of very wonderful men, and then what'd you call them? Clunkers. Then I've met a
Clunkers.
lot of clunkers.
Okay. Listen.
So-
hold on. I have to clarify now.
Okay.
I
Put
like
it
the
all in context
Okay.
because someone is going to listen to that. It's going to piss them off that I'm
Okay.
saying, man, dudes are out there. They're clunkers." No, that's,
Okay.
let me put it in context. We're talking about. We'll talk. You guys want to talk a little bit about dating in our age brackets?
Sure.
It's a
Yeah.
freaking nightmare. For
Interesting.
It's something.
I'm so
So
blessed to have met Megabeth.
You
I
really
am.
Yes,
are.
you
I'm
Yes.
so blessed.
Yes.
She's been life changing.
Yes.
In a lot of different ways, emotionally, mentally. It's been great.
And not-
I'm fortunate, but it was interesting
Yeah.
prior.
prior to that, yeah.
Yeah, including 2 marriages for me.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and just doing the best you can with all that, and still, for
just-
me, it's interesting. But to be engaged, that's.
Well, there's so many
and-
wackadoodles out there. And
And you said yes to 5 of them.
So my
I
first
didn't even
engagement.
want to say that.
Well, no, my first engagement, he was
I'm
he was a great man.
no, you're good.
He was a great man. He was in med school. He was going to be an orthopedic surgeon. We planned our whole wedding, and a month before the wedding, they threw a prenup on me, and it was a really long and
Involved.
It was not
involved.
him.
It was not him.
It was
his
the parents.
Parents.
It was the family.
It was a family,
I
and
understand
we
Yeah, I get it.
we're well off. My dad's an attorney. We were raised
Lived a decent life.
lived a decent life. We're a wonderful family, and they just made me feel like crap. So I just decided I didn't want to do that. So a
Yeah.
month before the wedding, I called it off.
I
so
understand.
that
If
kind of
we're getting
story.
too personal, because this is good blasted all over the place. So just I'm just.
No,
I don't-
this is,
And I don't think
I
you
don't
say
care.
anything offensive. I'm just reminded.
Yeah.
that's
So
all.
also, that is personal, and that's also there's plenty of people that do prenuptial agreements and it works for them. It did not work for me.
Yeah.
And I
Every
don't hold
situation's so
anybody, if that's what works for you, then that's what works for you. It just didn't work for us in our family. But anyway, so I went from that, and then again, nice. The next one, drank too much, and then the next. But nice guy,
Yeah.
But so just you're with
Yeah.
someone for a while, and sometimes you just start seeing things that you didn't see when you first started dating them, and then
You never know until you get into it.
right? So
Yeah.
Fucking killing me.
But,
You're killing me, man.
yeah.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
so I just
Because I have a 15-year mark. on the-
okay, you're
Yeah.
15-year mark. I
15-year
think
mark. Up to.
Oh,
Up
okay.
to.
mine was like 4
there's a dating
years.
period, but before both of those.
Well, okay, so you're talking
marriages. They
actually
were
the
legal
marriage.
marriages. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And every woman that I've spent time with has been relatively long. I'm not a bounce around person.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But well, I say I'm not bouncing around. I mean, I've been married my whole life, just not to the same person.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yes.
You're a relationship person.
I am a
Yes.
relationship
Yes.
person. I accept that about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're talking runaway bride. Maybe.
Well, so this
'Cause
you
there's four
want
more-
you want a story. This is
Listen.
funny.
Oh, well, listen.
Go.
Go ahead.
Well, so a couple engagements prior.
Laura's cracking me up.
Again, decent. He was a good dude.
They all are.
He was actually managed my band at the time, so he was kind of like my manager /
Yeah.
We were living together, and we had a good relationship.
His last name was Turner.
His last name was Turner. So he was just very demanding, right?
Lisa's just
very demanding.
cut to
So,
the chase.
and I got cutting to the chase. But anyway, we split up, and we both went on Match,
Immediately.
and we
Or should
no,
keep some
not
time.
necessarily.
Some
Some
time
but
passed.
time
and then
passed. We
boom,
went
you're
on
out there.
Match. We fucking matched together. And we were friends, but he calls me up. He's like, guess who I matched with? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You can't write this shit.
That's cool. Well, that's cool though that you're able to laugh and talk about.
Oh
it,
yeah,
though.
I
And
mean,
it
we're
wasn't
still
one of
friends
those
to this
bad
day.
things.
No,
Yeah.
it was just hilarious. So
There's some people that I've run into that I've spent time with,
Mm-hmm.
right? When I was single, and I hug like, and I'll
yes,
offer to kiss them on the cheek, like, because I really love
you do care. You
people,
cared
right?
about
Like,
them.
I mean,
You
yeah,
still
absolutely.
do.
And it's great
You
to
still
see
do.
somebody that
Sure.
you cared about. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a big
Absolutely.
deal. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm glad to hear that you.
Oh yeah,
you
so
know,
these,
have
so the
some fun
five,
with
the
that.
five runaway brides were not all like they weren't, crazy
was-
horrible stories or anything like that. They all had their own,
Their own
Yeah.
little twist.
own
Story
twist, yeah.
and
Yeah.
and we're both one to just fall immediately, and we're like, okay, we're going with this. Like we are relationship people, but that was the issue. I think was we are immediately we're gung ho, we're doing this, and then you get in it and you start seeing it. You know, we've always been ones
God
to
help
get
us
into
all.
stuff fast, just fast, and I think that's why, because then you get into it and you're like, I don't know about this or that, and I can't deal with that, or, you know. And in that respect,
Well, and then time goes by, and then something else happens.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
life
it's like,
happens too.
It's
Yes.
oh
you gotta laugh. You just have to
no!
laugh.
Sometimes it can be serious. I mean, it's like you just. But life is what it is.
It is.
I think that's what you're saying.
Yes.
It is what it is, and then it's like, okay, so are you in or not?
Yeah. And I think
And then what is it?
most of it,
This is
most
what
of it with
I
us.
want it to look like for the rest of my life.
Like,
Yeah. And most
And I've
of
never-
it with
I've-
us was, hey, you know, we're not ones to put up with crap.
Any shit?
Yes. Like, so, you know,
Yeah.
we can do this with or without you. So, you know, I mean, take your pick.
Get the fuck out.
Exactly. So, yeah.
And all your bullshit.
Yes. Yes. And we always see the good in people.
God, it's so
we
funny.
see the good in everybody. And that was another issue.
So our dad, he's an
God.
attorney, but he's also was a hippie too. Is a hippie still,
Yeah.
but he's definitely like always been like love everybody, and we do, and everybody has good in them and stuff.
Mom and Dad both preached that. They just
Man,
Yes.
I just
believed in the good in humanity. They believed, and we caught wind of that, and we believed the same. And
But it's different as a young, woman trying to date in your early 20s, you don't know anything, and you just think there's good in everybody.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's-
No, I know. You think that the
You d-
world is
is-
supposed to be a certain
Yes,
way, and you're
yes.
following those rules that you were told
That's
to
right.
follow.
Yeah, that's right.
And because that's how it is.
And that
But
was
then
how
you
it was.
realize, oh,
Oh, it's not that way.
left turn at Albuquerque.
Yes. Took a sharp left on
a
that one. That was a hard left on that. Yeah.
Lisa, do you have a sharp left turn at Albuquerque? We're kind of off the beaten path of music, but I think
Yeah.
it's all related
It
because
really
this is exposing a little bit about,
Yeah.
the twins.
Yeah.
It is.
And is that hopefully it's cool.
It is, and a lot of what we've written about too. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we're honestly, I believe. I think for so long, society did not. You had to be a perfect woman. You had to, and you don't
Stepford
tell
wife.
anybody that you're.
Stepford wife.
Don't tell anybody you're on medicine. Don't
Right.
talk about
None
your
of that.
personal life.
Yeah.
Don't do this. But
Don't address your
don't
fears.
address your fears. Don't
Right. Or
and
your anxieties.
Yeah.
and I'm over that. I mean,
Yeah. We are way over.
I mean, I get to know me.
Yeah.
This is it. This is who we are. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Take it
so,
or leave it.
Take it or leave it. And,
Yeah.
And the music that goes
and
with
the
it.
music that goes with it.
And the energy that comes with all that.
Well, right.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying that in a like a mad, rude way.
There's no sword in your
There's
hand.
no sword in my hand. I want everybody to be able to do that.
There's a guitar in your hand.
There is a
This
guitar. in my hand.
Yes.
and,
Yes.
and your voice.
Yes. So.
And your sister.
But I also want everybody to be able to do that, and to be able to talk about things and not feel,
So
like
you're
they
going
have
to
to hide
support
stuff.
and encourage all of that.
Absolutely.
That's what you represent.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Yeah. One of the tenets of how you conduct yourself.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And at the same time, you're not going to take any shit.
That's right.
Which everything we just said defines a badass in my book.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I love badasses. I the like Clint Eastwood and
Yeah.
some of these badass people. The Marlboro Man, for crying
Yeah,
out loud, he's a fucking
absolutely.
He's a badass, right?
He is. You just look at him.
But
Yeah.
but I and I really I witnessed in business in America from the late 70s, and Beth is an example of one of these people, and I know some in business, for example, in the late 70s, entering an industry where it is 98%, 99%, 99.7% male dominated, old school men's club, and they're in there,
Good old boys.
and they had that plight. Okay, now we can talk about a lot of plights in America, and I'm not downplaying any of that, but I really have always admired someone like Beth, and she's one example of many, and perhaps maybe yourselves, where they've entered that world in some capacity, and their spirit is saying, I don't think so.
Yep.
And so they're going to be a pain in the ass to some, because they just want this. They just want to be a person in this world.
Yes.
Wholly, this person.
Yeah.
So whether it's by our orientation or our genetic makeup, or even our heritage, our colors, right? Any aspect that differentiates us, we should be whole.
Yeah.
Wholly treated, wholly
Yes.
free to do what we choose to do, and it taught me, witnessing the audacity of the environment, looking at it unbiasedly, and believe me, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and certainly as a younger person made tremendous mistakes in the area of treating people, equally, not really realizing the biases that I came from that projected me in a non-self-aware way, right? So my only point is to see some women in my lifetime really do well
Yeah.
independently and come from, a different place that, you could say there's an example of what can be done when you focus on your dream
Yeah.
or your inner self
Yeah.
and what you want yourself to become. And that changes over time. But to me, that's a badass that it will stand up and address any differences before choosing to kind of walk away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And too many times in my life, I've come across differences where I just haven't been aware, or it didn't, or tried to be communicated and it just wasn't it didn't resonate for whatever reason, and just untooled to deal with, resolving unknown differences. And sometimes we don't even know what they are.
Right.
Sometimes they're just a clunker.
Sometimes they're just a clunker. But I will say we don't give up easy, and we have given these, our relationships, as much everything we could, and as much time to
And way
figure
more
things
than-
out
Yeah.
as we,
Way more than
we
probably the average person
should.
would.
but we did, and I think, I definitely don't like coming across as a bitch. I'm not, I think sometimes I can come across that way, but deep down we are extremely, I would like to think people think that we are nice people, and we,
Well, we
think
are
you're
just
nice.
we
I think
are
you're nice
we are
people.
genuine. We're very
Yes.
genuine,
we're genuine,
and we always have the truest intentions.
Yeah.
And not the people that we've come across did not have the truest of intentions, and
Yeah.
so eventually you find that out.
And I think each time you deal with that, like any people in relationships, and if you go through it, you come out like, okay, I'm not gonna do that
Yeah.
again.
Next
and so
time
you
I'm
have-
gonna.
yeah, and so and some maybe some anger builds up and whatever, but
But you also learn what more and more what it is you really want.
yeah.
from-
So we're actually literally 50 hit,
okay.
and I don't know what happened there, but like I feel like I'm the best version of myself since high school.
Yes.
Good for you. And I feel the same way about myself.
Do you?
I mean,
Yeah.
I really,
Yeah.
I feel good
Yeah.
about what's happening in my life. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's a happy feeling, isn't it?
It is. It's great.
So many years of my life I spent doing things that I hated because I thought what was best for
what you're
me
supposed to do.
was to become successful and become somebody in the business world, and I got into politics and did some lobbying and I just
It just wasn't you.
it was not me. And after years of doing it, I realized I
Can't do it anymore.
just want to play music, And so I did. It was 3 years ago. I just up and literally shocked everybody and was just like, I'm done. I was working at the state at the time, and just said, I'm done.
We
I'm
both
done.
kind of similar timing, because I coached gymnastics for my career.
Yeah.
And I stopped. It was very similar timing. So we both had our
Pandemic.
careers.
We both had our
And
careers.
then we stopped, and we're like, okay, I don't want
We're
to move up anymore. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to just
done.
play music and work to pay the bills and just
Yeah.
do music.
So
we're
we
both-
are feeling like we're living our best life.
Yeah.
I work at Chipotle. She works at Starbucks, and we're playing music, and we are just loving.
Freaking awesome.
I still coach.
Loving it.
I still coach
You
a
still
couple
do,
times
yeah.
a week. Like, it's never going to go away. But
Yeah.
we're our main focus is just making ourselves happy. So playing music and
Yeah, being with our kids.
being with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Absolutely awesome.
and everything happens for a reason. We've had these relationships that didn't work out, but here we are, and we're loving life. So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said that some of this life experience is kind of reflected in your music.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I think that's. I would venture to say most musicians,
Yeah.
they use their
Write
life.
about what you know.
Write about what you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're different in that manner, but I am proud of what we've written and what we've recorded and
what's to come.
And what's to
We're
come.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh my
'cause
gosh.
We've got a lot of ideas right
plans.
now. Yeah.
Big plans.
Yeah.
plans.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, and it sounds like you have great musicians you're working with currently. You're happy with it. You got some good gigs coming up.
These guys are
And you're writing.
wonderful. Yeah, these
Yeah.
guys are great. They allow us to be ourselves and open and creative, and vice versa. I think. I feel like we're not just bandmates, but we're friends.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty cool. And they just jam. They'll just start jamming, and then we'll just start singing. They've got they're the three of them literally could just be a band, the three of them, because they're
Yeah.
just all connected that much that they could just go and jam and they have a good time. And so yeah, we got a great group of musicians. Like I said, the one we've known since middle school, our drummer, and then he actually found the bass player and the guitarist that we have now. So we're real happy.
We just all feel like we can tell each other what we're thinking and no judgment, and so that's when I think the most creative stuff comes out, when you don't have to feel worried about what others think about it, or
You can just be you.
you just be you.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think there's some exciting things to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can feel it. It's going to be a long runway for you.
We hope
We're
hope so.
hopeful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We want to continue doing this as long as we can.
Absolutely.
How many original songs do you guys have currently? I mean, from the beginning.
Like only 8.
8?
Okay,
I
but
don't.
you started writing at what age?
I was
After college.
after college.
Same
I'm
time when
not-
she started playing guitar,
Yeah.
learning guitar.
I wouldn't say I'm a writer. I have written songs. And when the times in my life, and I think this is a lot, most musicians too, you're down and out, whatever. And sometimes your best material comes from those times. And I kind of just write when I feel like it. So I'm not a writer, but I am proud of what we have put out so far. But I'm really looking forward to
Doing more
doing
of it.
more. Mm-hmm. Now that we
And
have
now
the right people.
we can collaborate together.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was
It was just
me,
me.
her coming up with these songs, and I was not in it at the time. And so, but now we're excited we can kind of start writing some stuff together. So, yeah.
Yep.
So
Fantastic.
So
we're excited.
we actually wrote a little bit last night.
We did,
together.
actually.
Yes.
That's
As we-
cool.
as
And
we
you
talk
get,
about
you get to
this.
spend a lot of time together then, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty much every night.
And writing.
Well, and that's
You did last
night. We did last night.
But not every night. No.
inspired.
no, not every.
We got 10. Most of the time, we got like 5-10 kids in our house, so we're dealing with that too, and so.
So, from a backstory perspective, you came from a musical family, and I
Yes.
did meet your father at El Dorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we spoke for a while, and
Everybody calls him Band Dad
Yeah.
because he comes to every single show.
Every show.
Yeah.
He's the most amazing person on the planet. But
Yeah.
anyway, you got to meet him, so
Yeah, and I know that there's a big musical history, and I think that's covered with some documentary material and a lot. And I don't know that you want to necessarily talk through some of that, but from your perspective, from the twins' perspective, you're born into this musical family, and were you? And I know you were singing very very early, but who was the one that was playing the guitar first and doing things, and or how'd that all work for you guys?
It was our dad.
So-
and I think the earliest memories was
Just singing.
we would camp. Every summer we'd go camping all the time. My grandparents had an RV and we'd go to campgrounds and Dad would just get out his guitar and we'd sing, some John Denver and sing some,
So
just-
Dad was one of the initial members of the Danger Brothers back in the day.
Nice.
So he was. I don't remember who. There's still
There was two-
members
yeah,
that
two-
are now anyway, but he was one of the original. But anyway, and he had bands in high school. The Naked Knights.
Naked,
sweet.
Naked
was
Knights.
his high school band, and then he
Yes.
was always into music, and then he played music with us, but then he had to support a family, and so he got into law.
Ah. Did you want more wine, Lisa?
Sure. Sure.
She's
Two
Lord.
of she's thank you.
Laura's drinking
so
water.
much.
Lisa's drinking wine.
Yeah, I'm the driver.
She's the DD. We have every show. We have one of us is the DD, and the other one can have a glass or so before we
You're
leave.
smart.
Yeah, well-
because we go home and we celebrate the night at home.
Cool.
So we got to get home safe, honestly. But Dad, there were two original members of the Danger Brothers that Dad was in a band with. So Dad was not with them while they were the
Danger Brothers. They were just together before.
They
Yeah.
became the Danger Brothers. But we have pictures that we found, and they were decked out in purple velvet suits, and they were doing it. They were doing it.
And then, so it went from that to my brother. It was my dad's uncle that got my brother his first guitar. And my brother is the ultimate musician. We actually want him to come home and sing with us, play with us. But
Play with us, yeah.
He got the guitar and ran, and he can play pedal steel, guitar, lap steel, banjo.
He went out to
he's-
LA. He went to MIT. He did the whole thing. He got involved in the music scene out there in the 90s, and was hanging out with some pretty big names. And
I think he had a night with Tommy Lee. Got to
yes,
spend
yes,
a
and-
fun evening with Tommy Lee.
and Chili Peppers. And,
Chili, yeah.
but got married, and he still plays. He still loves it. But I think he always was one to want to do his own thing.
Yeah,
So
he always-
I think he was offered to come join other folks, and
He wanted
Whatever he
music
wanted.
to sound the way he
he wanted. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So he. So we've just had a lot of.
So
music
a lot
in
of
the
music in our
family.
family. I would say Billy's the ultimate, musician of the family. But we
We're really.
we have our own, we're the singers more so. He's the
He doesn't really
the ultimate
sing. He
musician.
plays, Yes. But we remember him growing up every night in the basement. He
Playing
had the
different
basement.
stuff.
He had the basement bedroom, and
Jethro Tull and Rush.
Album rock.
yeah,
yes,
and Queen.
playing all night long.
And were you guys singing? Were you ladies singing?
Back then, no,
No,
not during that time.
Not during that time period.
That was when he was in high school. We were in.
He was doing his own thing.
Yeah.
We were
yeah.
in gymnastics, and he
That was our
doing his
thing.
So
then.
you rolled through gymnastics and then went to college. And
I
so
did.
you grew up in Columbus, right?
Yes,
We did
Worthington.
in
yeah.
Worthington, yeah.
Nice.
So we now live right down the street from where we grew up. So
Wild.
we did our thing, but then came back to our roots.
Yes. Yep.
We sing the song "No Roots," but we do have.
We
roots.
do have roots.
We do have.
We
roots.
actually do.
Yeah.
So we say the same thing at the same time a lot, and we really don't mean it, but we do. So
I think it's cool.
Part of
the
Twindom.
It's an energy thing,
Twinship.
isn't it?
I think just when you grow up right next to somebody your whole life,
Literally.
it just naturally
what it
happens.
is.
I don't think it's anything.
All of the osmosis happens together,
Yeah.
right? Everything's coming into the brains at
Yeah.
the same time.
So
Did you cut your hand?
No.
It looked like
hit
it
it.
sounded like it hurt like hell.
Oh, I can do major,
Damn it!
awesome beam. I can walk. I can do amazing things on the balance beam, but I am the most clumsy person on the planet. So, yes, I did
That's amazing.
gymnastics in college. I got the full ride. And I do
Where'd you go to school?
still have Northern Illinois University.
Nice.
And I still have the college record on the balance beam
yes, she
of
does.
a 995. And we visited.
Congratulations. That's
Well,
that's
thank
that's
you.
that's
It's
quite
really
a feat.
special. We went to Chicago this summer, and
We had to confirm she still had.
we had to go to the gym, and
The record.
they didn't want to let us in. I said, "I'm the record holder.
I'm the beam record
I
holder.
really want to see if I'm still up there." And he's like, "Okay."
He
We're
literally,
gonna make a
Gonna make an
exception.
exception.
he literally said, "I could lose my job for this, but okay." And so he did. He let us in, and sure enough, her name is still up on that board.
Still up on that board?
Yes.
Laura Clark.
Laura
Nine
Clark.
what?
995.
Damn.
One judge gave me a 10. Could the other judge not just give me a fucking 10?
Why
Yeah.
Is it that hard?
Why is it that hard?
Yeah, anyway.
Politics.
I know, right?
Politics.
Perspective. Perspective.
Perspective.
Like,
Absolutely.
what is the truth?
Yeah.
What is the
Is it
truth?
10 or is
Well,
it a 9.8?
no,
We
that's-
know. We know
I
the
mean,
truth. We know
it's
the truth.
It's perspective.
We
That's
know
why
the
they
truth.
have various judges, different perspectives.
That's right.
I'm not trying to
No,
say that
I will
they did
say-
the right thing, Laura. I'm just.
The truth is, it was a
I'm
995.
huge. The truth is something that's near and dear to me.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
really
Very
is,
good.
and I'm all about. I probably should have been a lawyer.
Oh,
actually.
Okay.
It just fascinates me.
Yeah.
Fascinates me to get to the truth and to do the right thing. Be a shepherd of doing the right thing.
And that's actually
it's not
hard.
always an
it's
easy
not
thing
easy.
to do.
No.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know. I get it.
And that, I think, is something that we've always
Kind of
al-
worked through together.
Well,
right?
It's came naturally to us. We just always try to do the right thing. We've always never thought about doing the wrong thing. Everything we do, our choices we make, we try to
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've made
do
some
the
bad
right
choices.
We don't. Yes.
Don't get us wrong.
We-
Don't get it wrong. But
know.
we,
But we've always wanted to
we-
do right
yes.
by
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and that's kind of when I said earlier, you guys are bad. You guys are badasses. That's a complimentary
you so
term,
much.
and it's not it wasn't a
I-
criticism.
I
There was no
appreciate it.
negative connotation to
Okay,
that.
yeah, no, I
and
didn't
so
take it
the
that
whole analogy into women in business back in
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Well,
And there's been a lot of strides, but I gotta tell you, man, it's still pretty messed up out there.
it is.
It really is.
And
But
it's
but,
not-
but then it goes even beyond that now. It goes into the whole ideology.
Ideology.
Yes. Can I
Ideology.
speak
Okay.
that?
You
No.
got yes.
But it's a good. But it gets and then that just
I
complicates
think
everything.
the best speech I've ever heard about it was about women, but I think it goes to say it about any minorities
Yeah.
was in the movie Barbie when she
Oh.
spoke and said it's so hard to be a woman, and then went through the reasons why and
Detailed it.
detailed it to a T. And I say I don't just say that for
was a
women.
good
I say
scene.
that for any
Yeah.
minority, anybody that's struggled
Well,
at all.
That struggled.
That's-
Yeah.
has
I
had
mean,
struggle
men struggle
and men
too.
struggle
Yeah.
absolutely. And so anybody that has struggled, that's a
Yeah.
much
There you
better
go.
way to put it.
Yeah.
because
Because
that's the thought process they go through. Is everything she talked about.
I think it's understanding too. It's
understanding.
where you can't see
yes,
for whatever reason, and being willing to
see it.
to even consider somebody else's perspective. That's a huge step
Yeah.
to get to the truth.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes the truth is never revealed, which is, to me, just blows my mind because you know, then what's real? Because now AI is going to just like just rifle the shit out of all that,
Yes.
you know, and twist it around into some other perspective that's not even a fathom close to what happened.
Yeah, and
I think-
how are we going to navigate
We're not going
that?
to. We're not going to.
We're not going to be, you know.
No.
One thing I'm grateful for is my son is taking a class that's called Connected Communities, and he is learning things, and I can tell he's never thought about it. I've tried to tell him things, but he's like, Mom, it's really interesting because they talk about how different cultures see things that you might not have known, that you might not have seen it that way. And they really explain it really well. And I'm like, I think we didn't have that. Back in our day, we didn't have anything like that.
No.
And it's so fabulous that they're implementing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because especially he's 11, he's in 6th grade, so a young age. And I love it. I think it should, I wish we had it.
I wish we
Yeah.
would have had that. That would have been. There was so much when we were younger we didn't understand, and so to have that as a part of the curriculum now is
Yeah, it's great.
amazing. So at least our kids can
Although it's still
get a head start
Yeah.
on that kind of
on
thing.
that kind of thing, yeah.
So gymnastics then, after college, then you got involved in music. How did that happen?
I couldn't. I was looking for a job and I didn't have anything to do. So
Yeah.
That's about mine.
About it.
So you went to what
So,
music store
okay,
did you
I
go
will
to
tell
pick
you.
up a guitar?
No,
Like,
I will
what
tell
got
you.
to
So,
that point? Because
my-
look at where you are now.
well, right.
It blows my mind.
So my neighbor was a guitar player, and he
Was
would
he
come
cute?
over.
Was he cute?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
That helps.
Oh, he was gorgeous.
he was gorgeous. I really liked him, but he didn't like me. That's okay. It's okay.
No, I
It's
get
okay.
it. It
So
happens.
anyway, he came over and would teach me how to play because I always wanted to be like my brother, like in everything. Like it's kind of crazy.
We idolized our
We
brother.
idolized our brother. So I was like, well, I'm bored. I don't have a job. So, and I saw he would play guitar outside, and I'm like, can you teach me? He's like, sure. So he would come over like once a week, give me some lessons, and then I just kept.
How'd
well-
you get the guitar?
At that time, I didn't have one. He would just let
Just
me
let you use his.
Yeah, let me
Okay,
use
then-
his.
They would sit out on the porch because we were in apartments and the porches were connected.
Yeah.
So they would just sit out on the porch and
Yeah, and then
Oh,
he
cool.
would say,
Hang out.
"Hey,
Yeah.
practice this week," and then, I'd learn some stuff, and it just so.
And he knew
It-
you could sing, obviously, because you were.
Yes,
singing.
in fact, they gave me the tools to learn some stuff, and I wrote my first song, and they were blown away. It was The Invitation. They were like, "What the hell?" Because it was so different. Like, as I'm not it theory. I don't know anything about that. I just
Okay.
did it by this song
what you
good
were feeling.
and what I was feeling, and what it was a kind of a list of all the songs that he had taught me put into a song. And so, and he would never want to come sing. We'd go to like open mics. He'd never want to come with us. And so it was my invitation song to him to come sing with us.
Nice.
And that's how the invitation, one of the songs that was recorded. That's what that's all about.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was
How old were you? When that was-
25.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So,
And you started to feel this, right?
Started to feel it.
Yeah, good for you.
started to feel it, and then I moved to Toledo. That was my first engagement,
Yeah.
and I recorded a lot there. And then when I came back, I started dating my other engagement dude.
The next
Well,
engagement.
The next
dude.
engagement dude.
Yeah.
But he knew he was connected with a lot of musicians here in town,
That's
and
cool.
so he got me connected with Jeff Kayempa, and
Oh, my
Kayempa
gosh.
recorded my album
Nice.
that I have now. So he was great. Kayempa's fabulous. Yeah.
Oh, my God. He's
And I love his studio.
Wow.
It's so fabulous.
Yeah?
So, yeah. It's
right.
kind of like a garage that he has in the back, and it's,
Or that he did have 20
it
years
was a
ago.
garage,
or
and he
what,
turned it into a studio. It's
Oh,
really
it was
cool.
20,
And I don't know if
30?
he still has it, but
25 years ago, something like that.
no, I was 30. I was
You were
in my
30?
30s.
Okay.
So that's still
Listen, man.
still that's still 20
That's
years
still
ago.
20 years. Yeah. We
All right,
need to,
let's get this straight.
I'm a huge Bird Shack fan.
yeah.
He's
Yes.
And
well, and
we
also
always went to the
Hoodoo.
Rumba and watched Hoodoo
Oh God,
every weekend.
I haven't
so,
in a long time.
I know, me either.
Ever
they're
since
still doing it.
Kevin Oliver left, and
And Kevin Oliver left.
I didn't. He was like my guy. I loved to watch this guy perform.
I know. He was great. Kevin and I actually played duos together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
sweet.
did,
That's
yeah.
good to know.
He I mean he
I love
but
Kevin
obviously
Oliver.
he
He's
moved
just a
up. He's
sweet-
great.
Oh God.
Absolutely. And that band I mean you
Yeah,
can't
Hoodoo-
not dance.
Hoodoo is a special.
It's a special breed.
Yes.
It's a special breed. And
Yeah. Yeah. Hoodoo performed this summer at one of Beth's family private functions.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent.
And it was just,
of course it was.
I'm sure it
Those
was a
guys,
blast.
man.
Oh,
you know, they're
Yeah.
just unbelievable. And so that's really cool that you got to work with him.
I know. Yeah, we had a good time.
Do you still sometimes?
Kayampa, no, I wanted him to record, but he doesn't do bands, he said.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But he's an
just
amazing
produced
musician. He
another, yeah.
produces like, and he did all of the music. Like he did the keyboards, and I played my guitar, but then he played everything over.
Yeah.
What and I just couldn't believe how
but
good
he was able to hear
He was able to
the-
hear what I wanted.
what Laura had in the infancy of the song.
Yes,
He was able to
and-
hear so much more.
Which is what producing is, and that he
Yeah.
was just a great producer. And then also I got to hear he does commercials, and he would play some of his jingles that he
Really? I never
produced.
knew that.
He does. He does
Oh my
music
gosh.
for commercials.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I was privy to hear some of that. It was really neat.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. He's a neat guy.
No
So,
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
We've had some years behind us and
a little bit.
met some people and experiences, and we just got out of it for because of kids and
Yeah.
like I
And
said,
life,
and
and your
life. And so
And
it's
then COVID.
it's so nice to be back in the scene
And
again.
music.
and
Yeah,
music
that's
again.
awesome.
Yeah.
And at one point, Brian Kerr crossed your path. How did you meet Brian Kerr?
Yes, he did.
At an open stage.
Really? One of
Yes,
his?
One of his.
Wait, which one?
Oh, it was.
Out in
I
the-
don't.
The
The
remember.
treehouse. The
Oh.
tree.
No, it wasn't the treehouse.
I thought
no,
you met
it
at
wasn't
the treehouse.
Pataskal. No, it was downtown somewhere.
No,
I
it
don't
was
even remember.
in Grandview, like Fifth Avenue. Where the tree was in the
No,
middle.
it wasn't that one.
No.
No, but
Thought for sure.
anyway,
I
Yeah.
thought
it was
I knew.
one of his. I
One of
forget
his
one of
jams.
his jams, and I forget where it was. But we sang "Wicked Game." I sang "Wicked Game,"
I love
and he
that
decided to join me, and it was kind of magical.
Yeah.
And I tell you what,
Oh, yeah.
like from
Oh,
that
my
point
God.
on, he always had his own thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
But Lisa, I would ask if he wanted to, fill in for this guy couldn't play this gig, and he literally always was there. Always was there. I mean, most of the time. Sometimes he couldn't.
Unless he
but-
had a gig himself.
Unless he had a gig
Exactly.
himself.
Yeah.
But
Which was
he-
often.
And he
Yeah,
did
but-
really well out there.
Oh.
I mean, he
He
made good money,
made good-
but
he was
he's so
always
uber
playing,
talented.
and he's a
God.
one-man band. So I mean, he did play with Six Pack Theory and then
McKeon's.
McKeon's. But he can just do it by himself too. So he had so many gigs constant. So, but if he wasn't, he was always willing to fill in. And
I love.
we just
Brian
became
Kerr.
really good friends. Like he
Yeah.
was just a good friend, and he
really
always
was.
he's not humble, like you said, he's not, and he shouldn't be because he's so amazing.
Yeah.
But he always treated Lisa and I with such great respect.
Well, that's Brian.
It is.
Yeah.
So
He was so great
and he was
to
always
us.
like
It was almost like he was
a brother, like
looking out for us.
he was always
and-
looking out for us.
because we had some
He is though.
we had a couple wackadoodles that he would come
Clunkers.
some clunkers.
Musician
And yeah, and he would come because he was going to play a show with us, and he would come to the practice. And there were a couple times he had to be like, this is their show.
Yeah.
This is what they want to do.
Yeah.
You can't, because these other folks were kind of
I'm from the same school as Brian.
Kind of trying to bully what they wanted
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
And he would always stand up for us and
Yeah.
just kind of be,
But Brian's a person of integrity and of really strong
Yeah.
belief.
He is.
Yeah.
But he's very open.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
So he's going to listen. He's going to come across strong with his point of view, but
Yes.
he's going to listen. He's willing, like I said earlier, he's willing to consider a different perspective.
Yeah.
But this is where he is, and he'll listen. And then if he hears something that's like, oh shit, I didn't think of that, then he'll really engage.
Yeah.
And he'll really work with you to resolve a difference. And that's what I respect about Brian Kerr.
Yes.
And I learned from Brian Kerr because that's how I try to operate today myself. And I think you guys are learning the same lessons too. I think, when we get to our age brackets,
Yeah.
and I got a lot more mileage, from where you guys are now. And, perspective is so important. But then you learn communication is where it's all from. Do you find that you guys communicated well along the way with your music and the people you were performing music with? Brian's easy to communicate with.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that we have, and I think that is one of our best qualities as musicians is to allow folks to be themselves, allow that communication, allow the thought process. There's many times our band members have been like, "Hey, let's consider what I think might be better here is this, and let's consider this." And so then we go, okay, let's try it. And sometimes it's 100% better, and other times it's like, oh, we're not. But we let everybody
Be
express what they
Yeah, what they're
what they are thinking. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we do a good job of conflict resolution.
Resolution.
You know,
Yeah.
we don't really have
It's
any
tough.
conflict.
I would think you guys would be masters at it just because of the way you interact with each other. That would be a
I never
plus
thought about
with-
it that
with your-
way.
with
I
your
didn't.
band.
Yeah, I've never.
Never thought about it that way.
Well, it's just culture,
maybe-
Culture is the front person, right? And your culture is very collaborative.
But maybe watching
gotta be
us
cool.
collaborate makes others feel that they can do the same.
That's
maybe.
true.
I don't
That's
know.
true. Maybe
Just a thought.
we kind of give off a vibe. It's kind of always been like that. Like people, like you and I, we operate the way we do, and then people come into our sphere
Yeah.
and then start operating that way.
Yeah.
Now,
And
obviously,
understanding like
they have
oh,
their
okay.
personalities, but
Yeah.
okay, I get it. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can relax.
Yeah,
you know?
adaptation. Yeah. Yeah.
Adaptation. That's
when
a great
you feel
word.
that that's
It's a great word.
occurred, you're good.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'd like to think we've had an interesting life.
It's definitely not been boring.
It's not boring.
It has not been boring. No.
We've had our yeah.
Are you talking
it's so
about in
funny.
music, or are you talking about within your lives?
Just with everything.
With everything.
Music and
So,
and our lives.
what's the most unusual story you think you could describe that fits that bill?
Would be considered interesting life and not boring.
Okay. So I have
Because you don't have to convince me. I'm just curious. I
Yeah.
mean, these stories you can't make this stuff up,
Yeah.
can
well,
you?
I have a funny,
Laura's got a funny look on her face.
Yeah.
She knows exactly what this is.
No, she's just worried about what I'm going to say.
Well, just stop
Could be.
because I don't edit. I don't edit.
no.
I mean, I said
No.
5 things I regret already, but
No,
it's okay.
this is all good. So we took we love cruises. We like to go
Oh,
on
good for
cruises.
you.
Okay. So we took a cruise to the this was the Bahamas one. Oh, this was when Tim and I first got married. And we were I think where were we? We were in
Bermuda.
no.
Her
It
son
was-
said Bermuda.
Bermuda. So we pulled. Yeah. Okay. there's another story. We pull into Bermuda, the port in Bermuda. Nathan is 3 years old, and we're both sleeping, and we pull into the port. Nathan wakes up before we do. Buck naked opens the window. He goes, "Mommy, Daddy, we're in Bermuda." Bermuda.
Yeah, no clothes.
So anyway, the funny story I have from Bahamas is I decided, well, I had a few cocktails, and I decided the water in the port looked really refreshing and
Because
very.
humid and hot, but you're just ready to go.
It was
in there.
just crystal clear and beautiful and just looked gorgeous, and it was nighttime, and but the moon was shining off the water. It was crystal clear. It was the perfect time to jump into the port, and so I jumped into the port.
Wow.
Yeah, and once I got into the port water, I realized there's
No way.
no way to get out of this port. Okay, I'm
Stuck.
20 feet down.
Yeah.
I did not
Jeez.
see that
20
perspective.
feet down.
I didn't see that perspective when I jumped in. But when I got down there, I saw that perspective. There's no way to get out of here. And so we're laughing, joking.
Are you weighted down?
No, I'm just jumped in because it looked really refreshing. And so almost immediately, the local folks come rushing over. $20, I help you out. $20, I help you out. I help you out. Apparently, this is a thing. I was apparently not alone in this. So it took me $20 to get out of the
Guess
port.
they
at
made some good
Bahamas.
money.
Was
off
it
of
a
that.
helicopter or was
NASA.
it like a?
No, it was a rope. It was a rope. A rope.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
And I got out of that port, and I was very thankful.
man.
I think the not boring part is, bottom line, just being twins is it's totally different.
You
Just
guys,
not boring.
So
you guys are tripping me out in
not-
a kind of a cool way.
okay.
It's not. It's,
Plus our humor when it's just like us and
Oh,
Jason he was also just right in with that. He was so funny, right in with that humor. But like if you would be a fly on the wall sitting when we're at home talking, I mean it's just
do you have your own language?
we do.
Yeah.
In fact, we did when we were little too. Like they would separate
That's
us
so
at night,
cool,
and we would
man.
move our carts back together.
cribs.
Our cribs.
Apparently-
back together and just start.
We had our own language in the cribs.
Yeah.
Dad and Mom tell us, and we would sing and laugh, and we put our cribs back together. Mm-hmm. They try to separate us, and
You just
that
can't.
one,
I mean, it's same today.
Yeah.
You can't separate.
not working.
So anyway, I think that is probably the main, not boring part is the twins
Yeah.
thing, and then, like I said, the humor, and then we're just crazy. Like one time I went skiing and we went and I saw these experts. I mean, I think we have, being an elite athlete, right? We think we can do anything.
And you can because you're a badass.
Because
And because we're
badasses,
badasses, right?
right?
So this is in our
we
head. And we're
have
just
to-
like, I can.
Olympic hopefuls.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't
Right?
matter what
Today.
age we are.
What age
we
we
can
are.
do anything.
I saw these
Beautiful.
expert skiers jumping off of this expert hill, and I'm like, oh, they're 16. I can do this. And then I just go and I almost kill myself. I mean, I literally just went straight up. The skis went straight up. I fall down at 20 feet onto my head. I don't know how I'm still alive. And you jumped off the cliff.
So I
and-
jumped off in Bermuda. All the 20-year-olds were jumping off this 70-foot cliff. So
You could do
I'm
it.
at the
could do
time, absolutely. I was at the time, I think I was 35, maybe 40.
Did you like a
I'm
triple
like,
gainer? Like,
yeah. I mean, I was like,
Something
oh,
like that.
they're doing it.
Yeah.
Of course. I still got it. And my husband was like, if you die, good luck. I'm not jumping in after you. And so I decide that I'm going to jump off this cliff. And I get to the edge and I realize, yeah, it's pretty high. But I
can do it.
I had to do it. So what happened was I ended up falling forward like a frog.
Oh, man.
And so I hit the water. I mean, this was a God thing. I hit the water. My head was at this angle. Here's my
70
head.
feet?
70 feet. My head hit at this angle, but my legs hit like a frog at that angle. And so the rest of the cruise, I'm the girl that jumped off the cliff that had the bruises from here to here.
Like black and blue?
Black and blue.
Oh, sorry.
From here to here, and everybody was, I couldn't walk anywhere without people on the cruise being like, "That's the girl." Yeah. And I just, that's the girl.
The belly smack.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the one. That was me.
Wow. 70 feet, man. And Laura's just laughing.
Yeah,
She's laughing.
because
and
it
laughing.
was funny.
Is she sadistic? This one?
No, because we
That's
both
a
laugh
brutal-
about it.
I will say I wasn't there,
Listen,
so I
no.
didn't see it. So I can just laugh from the story. Now,
So
if
then-
I was there,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be
brutal.
laughing.
And then after I hit, I mean, everybody at the top was like, "Oh my God, is she dead?"
Yeah.
But then I came up and they realized, and they all clapped. But then after, so you had, it was major waves coming in from this rock. So after all that happened, I had to. It took me 20 minutes to swim around this rock to get back to the beach. So I'm like in pain, having to like,
That's
yeah, it was,
horrible.
yeah, but now it's really funny.
Still funny.
It's still
And then
funny.
I have so many stories from being on stage. When
Well,
I
let's
was in a
hear 'em.
band by
Let's
myself.
hear 'em.
When
This
I
is
was in my
Laura-
band.
this is
This
Laura
is the Laura
Clark.
Clark band.
The Laura Clark
the Laura
band.
Clark
Yes.
band.
From what era?
Probably 20.
Playing the
12,
Worthington circuit? What are you playing?
We were, no, I mean,
You were
Oh, 2012. That's not too long ago.
you were playing at the Selby. The
Oh yeah, the
Worthington-
Selby Worthington, the Selby 4th of July celebration they have there. Our band was playing, and I was at the time, you know, my boobies were small, and I didn't have so I had to
She
I
needed
did
the
the inserts, and I
She was
did
doing
the
the inserts at the time.
the
Augmentation,
strapless,
we call it.
Yeah.
augmentation on the fly.
Augmentation.
Absolutely.
And I had the
Little
strapless
boost.
dress.
I get it.
And I was, you know, bouncing and up and down. I was having a great time. Sounded great, you know. This is fabulous. And then people started looking at me weird.
Really?
And I'm like, what is
wrong?
Like I feel like I'm singing great.
I feel like I'm
what's
doing
They're
okay.
looking at you
happening? They're
weird.
looking at me weird. And then we took a break, and my boyfriend Turner at the time came up and he goes, "You need to go to the bathroom right now. Your boob is down to here." It literally fell out of.
It fell out
It
underneath,
fell out
so
underneath.
it was smashed.
It was like smushed down
Sma-
here
it
on
was
my tummy,
smashed.
all the way down to my tummy.
So the people were looking at you funny. They're like, "Is that?"
Is it melting?
Because you know, like I know what happens when it gets like underneath, and there's pressure from the top. It's just kind of.
If she was older, maybe this would make more sense.
This is a supple,
But she's really
37-year-old
she's
woman.
really young.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's not
All right, I get it.
natural.
So what did you do?
I went to the bathroom.
How many people witnessed this event?
So
Probably
nobody
100.
said probably. It was
Probably
like,
100.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't talk about it. I went straight to the bathroom and fixed it.
How
but
could you
like,
not feel it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
I
the
was in the
adrenaline.
moment. I was
It was-
so impressed with myself at the time.
It was the adrenaline.
It was the adrenaline. Like, this is fabulous. I'm perfect. No, you're not. Your boobs down to your hips.
Let's get real.
Let's get real. So, and then another time I had.
Why didn't he come up and like just you?
T.
Turner.
See, that's the thing,
You know,
man. He could have
but-
helped you out.
Well, I mean,
Like I'd have
he
given a
would-
nice
that would've
little
been-
up and under. Like if it was Megabeth, I'd have run
you
up
would have
there.
brought an up and under.
But then
Okay.
he would have been the guy from behind, like
Same thing.
You know,
Yeah, I'd do. I mean, I would do. I would
I mean,
just,
it's
I would
rock and
come up-
roll, right?
It's what?
It's rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna have.
Well, unless you're covering. What happened? Is there some spillage?
There's a little bit.
Some red wine on the light gray carpet.
No, not on the carpet.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
The carpet would probably be a problem. Not for
okay.
me, but somebody
Oh,
else.
for somebody else. No.
So
carpet's
the
good.
other thing that was really funny, another story is I used to
There's a
wear
lot of spilled red wine in this place. I
there
wouldn't
is.
like too much.
Oh, is there?
It's happened before.
Okay.
Just one time, but it's okay.
well,
Just kidding.
we don't want
I'm
that.
teasing.
Okay.
You're fine. Take it easy.
Please
It's fine.
don't drink.
It's all good.
Please don't spill on them. Okay.
So
So the other story that is really funny is I used to wear the hair pieces, and I still might at some point, but it was the one that would just clip in, and then it was the long ponytail. Well, I was out dancing at a bar, and it flew off,
Oh.
like literally in like a movie scene. Like I was feeling so confident, right? And just I look great, and
Yeah.
I am dancing great, and look at me.
And-
And the hair literally flew off into the crowd, and I remember thinking, I got to do
saw it?
something.
And you saw it?
Everybody. I mean, it's a huge hairpiece. Just whoop. And I was like, I have to do something here. So I went over and I picked it up, and I was like, yeah! I spun it all around, and then literally it was like a movie. Like everyone just was like,
movie.
yeah!
man,
So I saved it.
Yeah, save the situation.
So things like that. We're just funny, crazy.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any funny tooth stories for Tiffany? But do you know Tiffany Baumgardner by chance?
No, Tiffany.
She fronts a band, Martini Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're-
but she's
again,
been
we're
around.
not
She's a
good
rock.
with-
She was a rocker back in the '90s.
Okay.
And she's rock. I thought she was a rocker person. You know, Laura. Although you weren't always a rocker person, you are now, though,
No,
right?
but yeah, but
I got it. Anyway,
feel
she's
like
a
I
fan
might
of
be
the
a
the
Facebook.
podcast. She's helped develop the podcast
Oh, okay.
actually, and she's also helped with sharing great tooth stories.
tooth stories.
Do the twins have a tooth story?
I do,
Oh,
but it's not from us. We lived. So what's the thing with the tooth?
I don't know.
She just likes
She's
tooth
just
stories?
tooth stories on stage. You know,
Okay.
it's just I don't. It's a thing for her.
It's a thing for her.
it's a-
Well, then
it's a
she might like this one.
Fun moment.
She could tell this on stage. I will give permission if she would like. But we lived next to hockey players.
Oh, yes. This is a great
At
true
Olentangy
story.
Commons. And they were the quintessential hockey players.
Oh.
Girls over every night, partying,
Oh.
drinking, you know, the fights out on the porch, the cars screeching away, everything you would like, you know, the stereotypes
Yes.
of, I would,
Hockey players.
I wouldn't
Hockey.
say all hockey players are like that, but
So
the
is-
stereotypes of what a hockey player team
It
would.
was the
Rough dude.
Columbus Chill.
It was the chill.
The,
right,
ch-
the
the
chill.
Columbus Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. the chill.
And so, yeah, one of the guys Saturday morning, 8:00 a.m. Bang
And-
bang bang
so
on our door.
one night, one evening. So this Olentangy Commons, we were kind of there was like four of us that like every night there was something going on at one of the places. And this particular night, everybody kind of hovered over to our place.
Yeah.
And so the next day,
Okay, so
This-
yeah, so then the next morning, 8 a.m., knock, knock, knock. Hey! First of all, Saturday 8 a.m. does not work with us
No.
at all. Okay, so we're already angry when we open the door. Hey!
have you anybody seen my gold tooth? I lost my gold tooth.
Really?
And so I'm like, no, I haven't. But we'll keep our
an eye
eye
out.
out for this gold tooth. Yes, we'll keep our eye out.
He was looking in the bushes. He was looking
He was
everywhere.
he lost his gold tooth.
So he lost his gold tooth.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So it was funny, and it just played into the stereotype of the hockey players that
Yes.
you know too. And again, not all hockey players are like that, but
No.
it was really funny.
But
It
it's
was
funny.
really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
So
still-
Absolutely.
We still laugh to this day, and I hope that individual found his
This
gold tooth.
tooth.
We all do.
We all
We
do.
all do.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's exciting.
I mean,
How
again,
do you? Yeah, go ahead.
exciting life, fun times.
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel when you're singing?
Oh,
That's a good question.
that is a
Like
great.
you're always singing together.
We feel.
You're
I
harmonizing.
feel. I feel like we are doing what we are meant to be doing at this time in our life.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
That's what I
good-
feel
And
like.
you
Way to
know,
put it.
and how fortunate are you guys? You got good game plan. You're working with great people that you enjoy doing this with, and it's going to be a great show. I wish I could be there tomorrow night. I really do.
I wish we could see you.
Yeah.
We are planning on
Coming to see
as soon
you.
as we
Yeah,
can.
well,
soon
there's a
as we
couple, two different projects I'm
Yes.
currently involved in, and hope to be for a long, long time. I mean, I love both
Both of them.
for different reasons. It's just great.
That's fabulous.
Fantastic, for you guys, it seems like you got a well planned out direction, and El Dorados has been good to you in the past, and they're going to be very good to you in the future.
Yes.
And definitely as you unravel your next album, your next music release,
Yeah.
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Our dad's pushing for another album and
Okay, well,
a
good,
CD release party and all that. So
good.
Like, this is
he's
what you guys
trying
got to do
motivate
next.
us.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is. He's
Well,
trying to motivate us.
I really appreciate like all the conversation that we've had, and I definitely have gotten to know the twins a lot better, than I did the last time we had the 2 seconds at one
Yeah,
of your gigs
right.
to kind of
Hi,
talk
nice
about
to
it,
meet
right?
you.
Yeah.
I'm Lisa.
Yeah, hey,
I'm
okay,
Len.
all right. Well, let me, do some research on my own, talk to Brian Kerr, and, see if this guy's right, but it was all good. It was all above board. It was a good thing. And I guess my point is,
Great.
it's been fun, but I want you to come back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come back
absolutely.
when Megabeth is able to hang out.
Yes.
And I think you guys would have a lot to talk about. Maybe to even do some songs
Some
if you wanted to,
jam or-
whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see you on the road, and I
Absolutely.
want to pay attention to all the original music that's coming out of you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So when you're ready to release something, let me know.
We
We'll
will.
do an episode and we'll put a link to it. Where can people find out what you guys are up to?
So we have our website, theclarktwinsband.com, and that shows all of our shows. And then if you click on the YouTube link, that's where you can go to listen to our original music.
Okay.
And I would urge people to probably listen to The Invitation and This House are my two
Favorites.
two favorites, and also
First two.
the first two that I wrote. And then also Alone is another good one. So, yeah, well, we have our website, we have the YouTube, we are on Facebook. It's not, we have
We've
to work
put
on the
more
Facebook
effort-
one. We've
we've-
put more effort into the,
Into the website. But we're
And-
working on expanding, the social platform.
we're going to get another logo here, a digital version of it that we can blow up and start doing our, more marketing with it and getting banners for our shows and getting merchandise. So that's hopefully in the next week we're going to have that digital copy and we can start doing more marketing, which
Yes.
we need.
Yeah.
So, and we need to be, we're on Instagram now and we need to start doing more, videos and stuff on Instagram. We got to get with the times.
We have to get with the times.
Lisa and I
yeah.
do. Our band
We're-
members they know
They know what's
Yes.
up.
they know what's
They do.
up.
And
But we
are they showing you different perspectives then? Is that what we're hearing?
So
Oh.
they're
Absolutely.
before. I think it was just kind of again the communication about this was we never really talked about it, but we were doing the everything, and then we're like, why not? And Christina actually was like, you need to let other people do more stuff, and so our the drummer Brandon's going to be doing more of the marketing. He just did a video for El Dorados tomorrow
Nice.
on Instagram, and so And then
Our bass player.
bass player's doing some. He's going to be doing the merchandise and stuff. So we are letting everybody do a different part of this, and I think it's going to take off real quick as far as the marketing goes. Like I said, once we get that digital copy.
Originally, you think, oh, you got to do it all yourself.
You just
and then
kind of, we had that in our heads, and then I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. And
let's
let
give
them-
it to the people that know what
And
they're
they were
doing.
really excited,
you know.
Oh,
to
that's
take
cool.
on
Good.
Their part, and so yeah.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
we're happy to have the help. So
Cool.
yeah, we're excited about what's
What's
we're
to
doing
come?
and what's to come. So.
Absolutely.
Bravo. Bravo.
And
good
bravo
luck.
to you for what you do. We were talking about this outside, but
What's
I
that?
do really think that you doing this podcast is bringing musicians together in this town, and we really appreciate
Oh,
it.
that's
I
good.
really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that is a surprise benefit. You know,
Yes.
it really is. And the spirit of the podcast is of love and support of everything that's happening. And if people are meeting each other and
Yeah.
talking and getting to know this person a little bit differently and better, I think that's awesome.
As musicians, I feel like we all need to get to know each other,
Mm.
and we're in the same town, and we're all got the same idea, and let's get to know each other.
Right.
I think it's great.
Yeah, and that's kind of that's really kind of a surprise output of the podcast because the podcast is very personal. It's a
Yes.
very personal thing to me, and so to have some recognition of good that's come out of it that wasn't planned
Yeah. Right.
is a surprise, and
Yeah.
it's good. I'm very happy to hear all that.
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming for me though.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
it's
sure.
like, oh my God. But and people say a lot of nice things, and I haven't heard anything bad, and that's good. And then if I did, I would consider any feedback
Yeah.
of any kind. But it's genuinely a
People enjoy it.
discussion of a podcast platform on the global platforms
Yeah,
that really is shining a light on Columbus musicians.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of what it was kind of all about anyways, because I
it's
personally love what's happening.
Yeah.
And also,
And
what
that's
I
where I
really
spend my time. And
Talent
I
here.
really am.
Yeah.
And I could continue to do that.
And also, what I love is that not a lot of people take time to really delve in and get to know each other. And I really feel like this does that. You really
Well, to some
have a
degree,
way.
it does.
You have a talent of getting people to open up and really get to know the core of who we all are
And the inspiration.
and the
in
inspiration.
the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
So
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
You get people to open up and be themselves.
Talk about
So,
music, about
Yeah.
our passions. Yeah, we all have
Exactly.
that. It was a blast to talk with you guys tonight. I really appreciate it, and you
Thank
are
you
invited
so
back
much. Yes,
Okay.
thank you
whenever
so much.
you want.
Okay.
We'll hang out, and
We will.
Beth is fun too.
Okay.
It's a good time.
Yeah,
You bet.
we will make that happen.
Okay.
We will. That's
Fantastic.
enough.
Where are we? We're episode 127.
127.
All right.
The Clark twins, Laura and Lisa. It's been a pleasure tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. Yes,
I can't wait to hear your music.
we've had a lot of fun tonight.
All right, you all. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.